Hi. Today is day two. It's getting more difficult, so I've fallen ill. I woke up today with my nose running, and the first thing that it's just been really hard to meditate and to pray and to do all these things. I'm gonna try to do at least 3 rounds of gratitude, prayers, and meditation. I haven't even done one properly. I'm just doing them as best as I can. Uh, what I thought about initially when I realized that I'm ill was that, oh, probably this is going to be some kind of like sacrifice to the higher powers because it might be a test. Like, are you going to disrupt your uh, schedule of not eating this and not doing that and praying and whatnot because of this illness? Or are you going to push through? And I realized that I'm going to push through and I'm not going to take any medicine and I'm just going to try to deal with it. And then I had this thought in my head: how far would that sacrifice go? Would I be able to die for this? I think so. I think so. And that was an important realization that I'd be ready to die just so that I can connect with God. And I feel like that's a very important and magnificent place to be. Then I also had the thought that I'm going through a cleanse because today is the lunar eclipse. Today is March 2nd, moving on to March 3rd of 2026, February, or March, sorry. And today is going to be a lunar eclipse. So perhaps my nose never runs. So probably my nose ran about like 2 years ago last time. So probably this is all the shit that's coming out of me because I was drinking all this like prayed upon water and I've been doing all these like cleansing meditations and rituals and stuff yesterday. So might be that as well. What's interesting is during one of my meditations, I was trying really hard to focus on the meditation, but then my thoughts kept running away and they kept running into a specific direction. And I want to share what those thoughts were because I specifically opened my voice note app and I started recording and I've started saying it all out loud. And I don't know if this is a download or whatever. I don't want to label it. I just want to share these thoughts. So the thoughts were, and I repeat, I kept coming back to these thoughts. It's not like I was thinking about this. This is not normally the kind of stuff I think about. Yeah. So it was really weird that this specific topic came up during my meditation, and my meditation was aimed at relaxing my body. So it has nothing to do with this. And I haven't been in contact with any men. I haven't been wronged by any men. Like, I have nothing happening around this topic of gender in my life right now, but this is what came up. So I wrote it all down, that men have it harder than most these days, and that weakening men is a global political agenda aimed at weakening our civilization. Testosterone levels are at an all time low, while gay propaganda being at an all time high. Historically, men protected and defended the tribe. Now there is nothing to protect from due to security and surveillance being everywhere. One of the core purposes and principles of being a man is no longer relevant. The other core purpose is to provide. Since women can now get jobs and provide for themselves, the stance of the modern man remains confused and irrelevant. Women used to be grateful to men for keeping them safe and took all house and kid related responsibilities upon themselves. The modern family splits costs 50-50, and there is no external threat, yet women's responsibilities remain unchanged, which creates a disbalance and conflict between the two genders. Paired with advancements in AI and gene modification, the relevance of the male considering the unfolding chaos uh, Oh, sorry. Paired with advancements in AI and gene modification, the relevance of the male gender, considering the unfolding chaos resulting from patriarchy, is at risk. It is very important that we do 3 things as the human race. Women must learn to forgive men. Men must work very hard at preserving their gender internally and externally and resist all propaganda. If we are ever offered a solution and benefits of a one gender race, either by our own science, AI, or any other civilization, we must reject and do everything in our power to preserve both genders. If we don't, and if we fail at this, the consequences will be dire. Being a man these days is very simple as there is little competition. You need to be ambitious, wanting to build and to create. Whether that's with your own hands or a business, doesn't matter as long as you're building and creating, making sure your words match your actions. Having a strong power of will, having a strong physical body, resilience, control over one's sexuality, learning martial arts, and stop wanting to use women for your own benefit. If men develop these characteristics, he will be more likely to bring children into this world and raise them well. These male characteristics give women a sense of security that she will devote her life to preserve. So this is something that came through during my meditations. I don't know if it's mine or if it's from above. Could be both. I don't know. But yeah, I agree with everything that's written here. We are at a crisis. I'm not making this political or anything. I'm just sharing the stuff that came to me. So yes, that's it for today. This is day 2 of my journey to God, and I'm already ill. And I'm fine with it. Oh no, I did want to share something else. So since I'm not allowed to take medicine, I've had to improvise, right? And I could only improvise with vegetables and fruit. So I literally peeled garlic, and I have like garlic cloves, like so, over here, that I cut in half, and I was chewing together with a lot of honey, which kind of neutralizes the whole garlic thing. And it was delicious, and it's medicine. And I also made myself a vegetable salad with a lot of lemon juice and a lot of onions, which is also medicine. And I have like a fruit salad over here. You can see I've half finished it. And the other salad as well is in the fridge. So I'm already feeling better. I'm already feeling more energetic. And I feel like we don't actually maybe not need medicine, when we get sick. Well, I'll see how this unfolds. Perhaps my illness is not physical after all, but I feel very confident that I can tackle this with just fruits and vegetables and nothing else. So this is what I wanted to share with you guys. If you want the recipe of my salad, I'll share it with you gladly. Peace.